So you guys want to do a little tier list? This is from the patches. I think we all know who the starting 5 is. Yasuo. He is the man. I think that he is less flexible than 3 of the other characters on here and who he goes with. But the character is just insane. He has like the highest base damage on most of his hits. He always limit strikes. He can combo in and out of the corner very easily. The best anti like air movement special in the game. Air S1 is insanely good for positioning. Wind wall into late like jump S2 lets him stall. The tornado ignites and then he just chills. Just takes forever. His mix-ups are incredibly good. His assists are insanely good, actually. His forward assist, I'm tired of pretending it's not Thanos. It like goes through all kinds of stuff. It auto sandwiches. It's really hard to deal with when you're in the air. He has great neutral, great defense because jump air S1 to get him out of like the corner, 6-frame jab. He just does everything really well. His big problems are like probably team flexibility. He's fine with double down, but he really wants to play freestyle the most. Ekko is insanely flexible, good with everything, good partner for every character in the game. His forward assist is no longer the best, I think. Some of the other forward assists are a little better, but it doesn't really matter because Time Winder assist is insanely strong and his forward assist is still good. Character is really well rounded. He can limit strike into Oki. It's crazy that there's a guaranteed option select to cover everything and people just don't even do it because of the execution requirement and just do Time Winder lob into install and it's that good. Like it's crazy that he doesn't even have to do anything complicated. His ability to just dash at you and just hit MH and just kill you, really powerful. I like that his mix-ups are good. I think he should be like a good mix-up character. I think like the things that make him too egregious, I totally think jump back S2 is like way too good still. Yeah, I think they might need to remove the invuln on rewind through like burst and wake up attack. Or maybe not wake up attack, but burst for sure. I like him being like well-rounded, fast, good mix-up character, but he's just a little too good at everything. He needs to be slightly weaker at stuff. Ahri is the least committal of these 3 characters. To be honest with you, I think Ahri might be the best character in the game because of what she enables with Orb Super in neutral, but also in like long combos. Her ability to just like make contact on hit and then kill you is like insane. Her neutral is extremely non-committal. She never really has to put herself in a bad spot and no character really has good ways to deal with her air mobility. And she's also good with every character in the game. Somebody's best teammate in this game is either Ekko or Ahri usually. One other thing about Ahri is that every single hit she does, she always gets to do Orb Super and she always gets to limit strike, which means every combo is doing Yasuo damage and then limit striking. The weakness about Ahri, think about Ekko and Yasuo. When they make contact with you on block, they will be doing stuff to mix you. When Ahri makes contact on block, she just run up light, medium, heavy. She actually doesn't do a mix up. She just like pushes you away or like calls her assist or whatever. She's like not very good at that. The thing she's really good at is that if she puts herself in a spot where she can jump on you, like land a jump in on block, that's when you die. She has to make contact with your block from the air. It's scarier to block Blitz doing LMH on the ground than Ahri. And that's coming from someone who just said, I think she might be the best character. Like she does LMH, like you're like, I don't really care. She does contact on block from a jump in is the best because she instantly just doesn't mix up. She has lots of ways to enable that. And I play a lot of Ahri. I've been playing a lot less Ekko in the last like 2 or 3 weeks. Well, before random select, I was mostly playing like Ahri shells. I was playing like Ahri Warwick, Ahri Vi, Ahri Darius. The more I play, the more I think she might be the best. Warwick, really good at being simple. He's bugged in this version. So his bite, his forward S2 in blood gives him infinite time to combo you until you hit the ground. So that's like a big deal and why I think he's really good. My first impression, I think a lot of first impressions, it reminds me of like Mai in Street Fighter. Everybody was like not really sure she was that good in the beginning. They're like, all she has is EX fan. Then it turns out you literally only needed to hit the normal and do EX fan. That's what Warwick is. He only could do like 2 things. And then everything else you try to do in the kit, you're like, wow, none of this really does anything. But then it turns out only doing 2 things is like insanely good. The less I used every other move, and the more I only just hit 5M and overhead, I was like, oh, that's who this character is. I'm fine with him being this way, like simple. In League of Legends, Warwick is like a pretty straightforward character. He's like the jungler you stick people on when they're new. I think evoking that is like cool, but I think these tools got to be a bit weaker. He's got to be working a little harder. Like his 5M is just absurd. It goes super far. He can just like tag you from wherever. His overhead anti-airs and he can combo off of it and it's an overhead. It jumps over lots of stuff. You can like hold it to make it go through projectiles. Really high damage with a lot of his extensions. It builds a lot of burst, which is pretty bad actually, but his Oki is really good. He also can extend a lot of other characters' throws because he can just like OTG and like do whatever. I actually think Bloodlust by itself is not that scary, like compared to his regular kit. Only projectile characters really have to worry about Forward S1 and Bloodlust, but it's scary because of the damage he gets in Bloodlust more than anything else. Yeah, I also think Jump S1 is like crazy too. His Jump S1 is really, really, really gross. And then the final character in the starting 5, maybe right here to be honest, is Teemo. I think this character is cool. I think he has lots of interesting parts of his kit. And I think that he should be good because he's hard to play, particularly in this version with the nerf to Slingshot, because Slingshot was so brainless before without any recovery. You just mindlessly Slingshot over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Teemo now feels a lot better. His damage is still really high, and he's got a lot of really powerful tools like instant overhead. A lot of people doing the setups where they like front throw you, throw the mushroom on you, run up, instant overhead or low. He snowballs really well. Like if he wins the first round or at least gets a lot of stacks, his damage with mushroom loops is really, really high. Slingshot badges are really powerful. Doing stuff and tagging in this game is so strong. And slingshot tag or like having stuff on the screen from him and then tagging is really great. I think that being able to combo after your supers in this game is good, but Teemo's is insanely good. He has like lots of flexibility in his combos. Like character is really solid. I think he's in a lot more reasonable spot after all the bugs were fixed. These are the starting 5. I can accept them in basically any order. What's the alphabetical? Now, actually, I don't want to put them in alphabetical because then, yeah, Yasuo he's too late on the list. These characters are the big threats to me. Always scary. Starter, Illaoi. Really good still. A lot of her power comes in how good setting up tentacles are and the block stun she gets from all the tentacle setting moves and how scary those are. Because she legit just like puts out the tentacle move and then your other character has plus 80 million frames to do whatever they want. She herself is good on neutral. She has great footsies. Her tentacle super is like one of the best states in the game. If you're lazy and you like don't know what to do with your meter or like don't know what to do on Oki, this character's got your back. You just drop them, put the fucking tentacle super on people and you're chilling. She's a great partner for every character in the game. I think she's one of the coolest designs in this game. The only thing I don't like about her is that her combo routing is kind of one note. Her solo combos are a little boring. The change they made to her down S2 though is one of the coolest changes they've done for any character in the game. Like her down S2 did not used to be this cool. And the fact that it's tracking and she can use it as a projectile and like they did a lot of good work with her. She's a dope character now. The next big threat is Vi. She's on some of the best teams in the game, I think. She's just a really dangerous character. Her neutral is really hard to deal with. You can't stop her from getting in. Her dash jab, her S1, her sway L, you just cannot stop. Her only problem really is contesting characters in the air who have good movement, like Ahri. That's like the only thing that she struggles with. She can just pull up under Ahri and then like use her assist to like kind of thread the needle there. She is obnoxious to deal with. Very powerful character. Solid damage, and freestyle Vi is one of the most degenerate things in the game. Call assist, held S1, instant tag, and you just run across the screen with held S1 coming. And that's it. And then she just tags back and she's in your face going do with her jab and you're just like, God damn it. Obviously, she has some really strong mix-ups like jump H into air S1. Some of the most mindless defense in the game because of down S1 and her invincible super. And her jab is really good, so she can mash on that. I'm shocked that she even has a counter when she already has an invul in level 1 after the flash. Having an OTG assist. And I think having a forward assist that gives you long block stun is really nice for a lot of characters. Super, super hard to deal with. Vi is really, really good. And she's really fun. I like the way she feels in this version of the game. Darius, being in big threat tier to me, he pairs well with a lot of these other characters. He's one of the scariest double down team characters in the game. Him and Vi both get a lot of big damage off of like Vi charge S1. Darius headless into whatever with double down is like really scary. In general, his damage is just insanely high. He has lots of high untech moves that are just like really scary and hard to deal with. If you want a standard like lariat forward hitting assist, then I think the 3 best ones are Illaoi, Darius, and Warwick. Darius is like, it feels unfuckwittable. Forward H, hook are really scary. Full charge, jump H. He has OTG fireball. Bleed is a really strong mechanic in general, like getting the extra chip on scenarios, and moves that applyably force stand if they're already bled, which gives you really powerful mix-ups depending on what your other character is. Like if you have Yasuo Darius, forward S2, S2, call, Yasuo assist, you force stand and you can do jump 2H and just like mix them. Like that kind of shit is really powerful. He has really strong programmable options for neutral with like S2 and forward S2 and hook. Like his 5M is really good. Jump back hook is like so mindless. Yeah, his sweep is insane. The fact that he can do MH and then sweep and still punish retreating guard is really good. Dope character, really solid, really well-rounded. I think a bit underrated. When playing random select, My Darius has done more than almost any other character. You know, I played a lot of Soul in my life. If you could play Soul, you got a Darius, and he just fits the way I know how to play because of that pretty well. Character just feels great. Shout outs to Up to Snuff, aka Steve. These two characters, game feel. Him and I, same mind, I think. Like these two characters, which I know he worked on, he just knows how to make a character that fucking pulls up and hits you feel good. I think Darius is weaker than Illaoi and Vi are. But Illaoi and Vi are interchangeable to me. I think Jinx is really scary to deal with. The problem that she has, by the nature of being a zoner, I think she has some really good matchups and she has some matchups that feel pretty bad. She struggles to deal with the fast characters and zone them, but she's really annoying to deal with if you don't have ways to get in against her. And it sucks to fight her alone. When she has assist available in tag and you do not, it feels so miserable. Her big strengths, I think, are how good air rocket is and ground rocket. I think back assist is insane. A lot of people have been playing her 2x lately. Being able to do rocket twice is just insanely annoying, and like the fact that it stays on hit and you can combo off of it, like your main character can get hit, then the rocket hits, then you combo off of it after you get hit. It's like really good. Beam super punishes tons of things on reaction, which is really strong. The big thing though is that she can't set up against a lot of the fast characters in this game. Even like characters like Darius. Darius is not that fast, but he just dashes at you. You throw the monkey in the air, the clap, and then he just does headless and punishes you. Like it is very hard for her to set up. She has such awkward hits with minigun catching airborne opponents, or like her 2M first hit, or like running M. Like she just has a lot of really awkward things. I think she needs like some connective tissue to some of her normals and stuff to like feel a little bit better. She just like has a lot of really good scary stuff, but then it just doesn't in practice, I think, feel that great. Braum is an insanely degenerate character, thoughtless a lot of times and really hard to deal with. But he does have some problems. The only reason I think he's not a big threat to me is how bad his matchup is into Yasuo. His win condition in the corner is like insane. You just are fucked when he gets armor. You're just so doomed. It's so over. In fact, I kind of want to make it like this almost. I feel like Braum is like really good. I think he's like a really scary character to deal with, man. He has a bad matchup into Yasuo, but I think he fights the rest of the cast like insanely well, especially with armor up, and the character is really scary and good, and he does a lot of fucking damage. His combo routing is like really stable mid-screen especially. He has good retreating guard punish. He has the most fake minus frames I've ever seen. Like he does sweep and he's minus, but then he just fucking hits 5M or like jumps back and calls assist. His forward assist is insanely good. His shield is really, really strong. His front throw is really good as well because he can combo off of it with ice and re-ice up and do a lot of damage off of it. He's really hard to press against. His win condition is very easy to access. He feels like playing Gold Lewis. Like when you have the corner with armor, I just mash on 6H, hit confirm that shit. It is really hard to deal with him. The one thing that people have started to do that really is good, every single time you do any kind of assist tag with Braum, you just S1 super instantly. It's just like Ahri doing orb super. Clear the field, you hit their assist for free damage, and then you run up and then you call your assist. The pace of the match for one bar completely swaps. With how awkward parrying it is because of the other character getting hit, it feels like shit to try to parry it. I'll tell you that because I watch people fight fucking light wisp, and like I watch the best players whiff parry on it over and over and over and over. The biggest thing about Braum that like sucks is fighting Yasuo. Yasuo is doomed. Blitzcrank, I want to put in the enabler. I think Blitz by himself is still pretty good. And I think command grabs are really good. I think his S2 is really good. I think his limit strikes are actually a lot better than I think people realize in the beginning. The thing is that he is the enabler. Blitzcrank just straight up enables your other character to do some shit that's just straight up fucked up. You will sometimes instantly die because Yasuo or Ahri or Ekko or whoever hits you, and then you either have like some bullshit double down or some bullshit restand mix up that you just instantly hit someone, does some shit, you just die. You get two touched by this character so easily, either with Blitz on point or the other character going. The problem with him is that he doesn't feel great to play alone, and his super assist, it's pretty good, but it's a little slow. It takes a while to get going. Yeah, his confirms are a little awkward without assist too. His ability to enable damage for your other character is insane. By himself, his pressure is still very scary. Like hard command grab or not, you just gotta guess. If Yasuo stomps and he does fucking blitz, and then he freestyle double. You're getting hit. This character puts you in a spot into a mix-up where you fucking get hit. Like that shit just sucks at. And I think Blitz is a little underrated as a point character. The buff to his S2 is crazy. Yeah, I mean with Fury, this character is fucking terrifying. This is what I think of these characters in this video game. So before 1.0, what do I want to see? The kinds of things that this character needs to be good. Some of the characters getting nerfed up here could help her a lot. And I think she needs some quality of life stuff more than just like raw, like this character needs to be better in this way, that way, this way. Her hits and normals and specials are really inconsistent feeling. I think like the minigun parry minigame feels awful. I think it's like not fun for either player. It seems like she needs to set up faster because she can't set up against the fast characters right now. But like if Jinx set up too fast, then like the big characters might never get in. So it's a fine line. She should probably be a little faster or something. I think she feels a little too slow. I think she could use some better like normals and conversions. And I think her traps maybe could be a little better. She zones like Teemo. Who else does she like zone hard? She kind of zones Ahri a little bit, yeah. Blitz, dude, Blitz just does dash S2. He'd be hitting that S2. He's mashing on S2. I think in general, Blitz just feels like an S2 bot. I actually wish his hooks were better in neutral. Maybe that's toxic, but it's like the identity of the character. I wish Blitz had better hooks in neutral. For these characters, I'm not sure what they should change. With Ahri, I think like some of her extremely long orb combos need to change. So many teams just like absolutely obliterate you when you get hit because of the orb extensions. Like she just fucks you up. And she always limit strikes on every combo. Warwick, they need to make a choice probably. Either make it so that the rest of his kit is better and like the overhead is worse. Or if they want him to only have 2 moves and then like not be complicated, then like I think he just needs to be nerfed. The best players don't say it's reactable. The best players get hit by that shit. The mid-level players will tell you it's reactable. The other thing about his overhead is that his overhead is why his staggers are so good. You have to be fuzzying overhead, which means that like dash, jab, dash, throw, like that kind of stuff is like really good. Listen, Inzem, don't be saying that shit is too reactable because I'll tell you what, if you're fighting fucking Wade at Frosty Faustings and I'm on commentary and you get hit by an overhead, I'm gonna be yelling that's reactable. Never got hit by that overhead a day in my life. All right. You never been hit by that overhead in parentheses in English, but what about in French? Him and Vi are both so hard to get away. Dude, watching Zondo play neutral in this game is the funniest shit I've ever seen. It's the most like actions without consequences thing I've ever seen in my life. He fucking plays Warwick Vi. He just round start, call Warwick assist, hold S1 with Vi, just fucking doing this shit, and then he just runs at you with Warwick and he does down S2 when you jump the Vi thing, and then he tags into Vi. His ass is playing 0 neutral against you. He is just controlling the entire screen. Whatever you think of Ekko Yasuo, they will never be the black hole of talent that is Happy Chaos. Nah, Ekko Yasuo to me is different than Happy Chaos. What's a good comparison? Johnny maybe? Everybody who plays that team thinks they're really cool, but everybody else thinks they're so boring. You're playing Johnny, you're like, I'm so fucking cool. I'm doing the coolest shit ever. And everybody else is like, look at this belligerent ape just do dash throw over and over. I knew it was bad when I was playing like Sin versus Johnny, and like the Johnny player did like round start, they just backdash, forward dash, whiff far slash backdash, miss finder, backdash, forward dash, backdash. And I'm like, bro, you're not even looking at I'm standing completely still. You're literally just mashing on neutral tools that are so overtuned that I can't even engage with you. I just have to sit here and watch you flail your neutral tools in the fucking air, and you don't even know how to use them. Once you're done whiffing, I hit you, and you're just like, oh, I got unlucky. Sin is so broken. They're just salivating at the thought of whiffing in neutral, and then I can't do anything about it, and then I'm like, all right. That's what it's like. What's up? What up, Tail? He knows what's up. He's like, oh, it's time to work. Bet. He runs down the hall. He starts chilling. Oh, he's in the new, oh shit, bed to bed transfer. Oh shit, bed to bed transfer.